Good afternoon. It's about 10 or 15 after 5 or 17:10. Just got off the bus stop right here. Hoping this vlog works because it seems like every time I've tried to do more than about a 2-minute vlog the last couple of days, for whatever reason the camera ends up shutting off. I don't know if it's because the sun is on it or I've accidentally hit it, and a couple times I've made sure that I'm holding it so I won't hit any of the soft keys accidentally, and I've still managed not to be able to finish it. So I'm going in for my 3rd day of work this week, which will be the final day. We're supposed to have overtime every other Monday, but at least that's the way the temp agency explained it. But we won't be working this Monday, which I think is kind of good. It'd give me another week to get acclimated to working a 12-hour shift. Not so much the time factor, but it's all on concrete, so after about 2 o'clock in the morning, my dogs are really hurting. Dogs is slang for your feet here in the United States. This road is really busy, and there was no crosswalk where I just crossed. It's right off the interstate. Try crossing the street here. I prefer walking against the traffic. First day went really well. After we clocked in, the manager grabbed all the people in his department, which was 4, although there were 6 people from the agency starting on Monday, but the other 2 went to another department. Of the 4 people in my department, it looks like one gal is already gone. She was late the first day and not there the second, so kind of hated to see that because I don't like to see anybody lose their job, even if they deserve it. And I kind of liked her personally. I know she takes the bus too, and the first day either the bus was late or she left early and didn't catch the bus on time. Whatever, she was an hour late the first day. And they will release you from this assignment if you're showing attendance problems in the first couple of weeks. Otherwise, they have a point system. 3 points as a warning. 4th point, they let you go, and that's on a 90-day rotating basis. Most places will give you half a point if you're up to X amount of time late. But they've changed that, and I don't know when. They just said they had. Yeah, basically, if you're 1 second late, it's a full point. But they don't want people just not coming into work because they're going to be a minute or 2 late. But they're actually encouraging that. Because let's face it, if I'm going to get penalized anyway, might as well take the day off, except for one thing. I need the money, and I'm more responsible than that. Matter of fact, I'm usually almost paranoid about being late for work. I actually took the bus at 4 o'clock, and I could have been here actually right at 5. But I decided to stop into Church's, and I'll admit I had a order of jalapeno cheese poppers. I'm not expecting my weigh-in this week to be really good because I've been off on my diet the last week. But if I'm not too beat in the morning, since the bus I catch out here goes to our favorite Walmart, I'm thinking about popping in there and weighing in before I go home. But anyway, first day they have a meeting with us and he explains the basic rules, gives us a more complete tour than the temp rep did, introduced us to our trainer, explained that initially they want quality, and as you have your quality and learn the job, you'll develop the speed. Because they'd much rather have accuracy than being speedy, and making a lot of mistakes that will cost the company money. And I can already tell after 2 days, I will build that speed. Matter of fact, that's kind of the way I've always been. I tend to start a little slow, and by the time I get everything really down, I'm one of the fastest ones there. So I think that's good. It's basically a 90-day job interview. You get through your 90 days and 480 hours, and they'll hire you on, with your start date being the day you started there as a temp. And it's a national company, so that's going to be really nice. The job itself is not something I'd want to do for the next 5 years, but getting in with this company, I can, transfer to another department and eventually transfer to other locations and in the company. So I think there's a lot of possibilities there. Quite a bit of my walk is on the grounds of the company. I'm gonna kind of stay here for a few minutes and enjoy the shade. No smoking on grounds, of course. They don't allow you to take breaks in your car, but the nice thing is they pay you for your lunch break since it's a 12-hour shift, so that's really, really nice. So I can live with that, even though about 2 in the morning I start fiending really bad. I could go off grounds at lunch break, but yeah, basically there's between walking through the building and walking around the building to get off grounds, yeah, that would take in my entire lunch break, and I'd rather sit and enjoy some lunch. The only thing I don't like about my trainer is she's one of these touchy people, and I hate being touched. Incidental contact is fine, but people just, all the time reaching up, touch, kind of like Amberlynn Reed does with everything at every store she ever goes into. Gotta touch it all, gotta touch it all, gotta touch it all. And I've told her that. And this first day, about halfway through the shift after one of the breaks, manager called us in again, asked us how training was going, how our trainer was. And I said, really, the only thing I don't like is she's very touchy, and I don't like being touched. And he said that they had already discussed that, so that really impressed me. She did touch me a couple of times yesterday, but she caught herself. So, cool with that one. My last job, my first couple of months there was a ton of people who were touchy, and I told this one lady like 4 times, and she still didn't get the message. So, anywho's it, basically, the job as listed was tagging t-shirts, but primarily it looks like I'm going to be packaging clothing. There's some tagging involved with that, so probably be doing a little of both. I kind of like the shipping part. Get to move around a little bit. There's each order's a little different. Haven't gotten the folding down pat yet, but we haven't had a lot of that the last couple of days. I think we're gonna get trained on promotional items. Some of the specific vendors they ship to have requirements on how labels are put on the box. Otherwise, everything else is a standard labeling scheme. There's 3 labels that go on every box. But yeah, nothing too strenuous, nothing too hard. Hold on a second. So yeah, I think this job's gonna work out really nicely. Somebody left all their biscuits there, don't know why. We'll just leave that for the ants. I'm sure they'll work their way in there eventually. Really strange stuff you find, and this is kind of a nice area. I wasn't expecting to see something like that here. My neighborhood, yeah. No, we're not to it yet. One thing I really missed the last couple of months when I had to give up my Walmart family plan is being able to do freebies, because that's what I would do on the bus. So when I get paid next Friday, I'm going to get that reinstituted, which is actually on the phone I'm filming on right now. My track phone I can get by with the $20 phone card that lasts 3 months, because I don't talk on the phone a lot. And I actually got the second phone about a year ago, because track phone doesn't include a lot of data with their plans, even. And their smartphone plans have even less data sometimes. But you could buy that separately at $10 a gig, and I was finding I was spending pretty much what a Walmart family plan would cost. They actually have 3 levels, the $24.99 or $24.95, whatever, is 2 gigs 4G speed, and then the rest of the month is like 3G, although sometimes it feels like it's 56K. Their truly unlimited plan is $55. I'm not going to get that this month. I'm just going to get the cheap one. So really looking forward to getting back into freebies, because my library time was basically spent looking for work. YouTube would be on in the background. I'd just be listening to that to keep up on our goal. So I guess that's all the news for now. And I will also be posting my live weigh-in after I get up on Friday.